Mr. Salvaterra. Welcome here in Greece. Greece is the new station of the Experience Tour. Tell me, why did you choose our country for this new station of the Experience?
Well, thanks for the question, because we started with the experience in many other countries and in the last years to introduce our brand new families of Rex 4 tractors, which are conceived specifically for specialized orchard and vineyard activities. And naturally, because of the nature of the tractor, we could not miss Greece, which is one of the center of the production of quality olive oil and quality wines. So we are here to introduce to the Greek farmers what is possible to do with this fantastic new product that, for this reason of high quality and technical features, has been awarded this year as Tractor of the Year in the category Best of Specialized 2024.
So tell us a few words about this tractor that you are in front.
The tractor that you see is the Rex 4 Dynamic. Is a version of tractor that is including many novelties, starting from the operator area. The operator area is a new conception, new ergonomics controls, has a swiveling seat that is turning 16 degrees on the right and on the left in order to ease the step into the tractor, at the same time to ease the check and control of the labor behind the tractor, thanks to a better position. Then in terms of transmission, it features a robotized transmission, which is made of auto power shift or sequential power shift through button, thanks to the joystick multifunction Smart Pilot Plus, which is placed on a multifunction armrest. So it's a brand new conception, things that normally you do find on high horsepower tractor, in this case focused and concentrated on a specialized tractor. More than that, we have the transmission 48 by 16 speeds. We have what we call the advanced driving system, which is an electro-hydraulic guidance system. The orbitrol that is commanding the steering wheels, connected to the steering wheels, is made of a solution that make it available to realign the tires automatically after a turn, and at the same time to increase the stiffness of the steering wheel while you are increasing the speed. So the same feeling that you can perceive and have in the cars. So that's why, for these many reasons, this tractor has been awarded. And nevertheless, we remember even the triple pump system that is capable to supply all the required oil for the rear or ventral implements.
So what are your hopes and expectations about this tractor in the Greek market?
For sure, to consolidate and confirm the volumes of and the values of Landini in Greece. I say this because the volumes of Landini in Greece are quite important, but we want to increase our presence not only with our product but with our services and the possibility to supply the farmers with solution, a package of product plus services. And I'm talking of the scheduled maintenance that the dealer network, the valuable dealer network in Greece, can provide to the Greek farmers. So that the combination of product plus high-level quality service will make farmers' life easier, and above all will help them to control the cost of the labor into the rows, the vineyard, the orchard, and make them more profitable, because the aim at the end is to support and sustain the farmers in their activity.
So what tools do you give to your dealers to make the after-sales services excellent?
For sure, we provide different tools that come from the after-sales servicing, thanks to manuals, thanks to the availability of many spare parts for all the tractors, through electronic catalog, through portal dedicated to the servicing of the tractor, through apps and websites that are listing and resuming all the services that can be made available, through the dealer network that is always properly trained remotely or in presence in order to help them to easily access to the major functional parts of the tractor and solve issues or just to maintain it. For example, just to remember, in this case we are talking of the tractor with a Deutz AG engine, 2.9 liters, from 75 up to 112 horsepower, that is fully compatible with HVO fuel, so sustainable fuel, and at the same time provides 1 1,000 hours of interval maintenance. This means that it is possible to start working forgetting of the maintenance.
So you spoke about increased automation in this tractor, and we are seeing many attempts to integrate robots into the primary sector work. There is the real need for such machines, or it is just a fad that it will die out?
That is an interesting question, and the answer is a bit articulated. If we think to the use of the tractor, we always think in the fields or in the orchard, vineyard, but there is one thing we have to remember. The tractor can as well move on the roads. So what I think that robots cannot do. So whenever you are exploiting or using a tractor, you have to remember that it could run on the road, and in this case an operator presence is always required. That's why we think that there is space for robotization or for new technologies, but these new technologies will have to serve the operator and the human beings, not replace them. There will always be the need of a person surveying, being sure that all the operations are conducted in safety. So a person, an operator on board, able to drive on the road or to stop the tractor in case of a failure of the robot system will be required. So, okay for the new technology, but always an eye on the safety.
So how does Argo Tractors approach the digital technology systems? We have seen many companies merge with another company or acquire another startup company. How does Argo Tractors respond to the competition?
Argo Tractors is a family-owned company which is a multinational today because it is serving 100 countries with 2,500 dealers, with 130 importers and 14 branches. So today we are spread around the world. And in this activity we always maintain 100% of our production in Italy, in the 6 production plants. The last one has been built started in the beginning of this year, in 2024, and focused and concentrated all the production of the transmission that used to be produced in the other plants, Italian plants. So now the idea of Argo Tractors, the strategy, is not to increase by acquiring new companies, because we are in a region in Italy, Emilia-Romagna, that is the cradle of Motor Valley. Motor Valley is a real association between brands that are quite known in the automotive segment. I'm talking of Ferrari, Lamborghini, Ducati, Pagani, and Argo Tractors. So what happens in this region and in the nearbys, there is a huge amount of components manufacturers that developed their activity over 100 years of experience, like Argo Tractors. Landini, for example, is in this year at his 140th anniversary. What we find in our nearbys is the competence and the knowledge that is required to the development of our technology. A thing and a situation that is called economy of the district, typical of the Italian economy, and that help us to provide all our needs without the necessity to purchase new companies, so maintaining our flexibility.
So all this talk about environmentally friendly agriculture, how does Landini respond to this strategy, and how do you manage for the cost to stay low?
Efficiency is the first word. As I was saying, we opened our new premises for the transmission, not to increase the number of tractors, which today we can reach 22,000 tractors per year, but to make them more efficiently. Above all, one thing, whenever you approach to a new product, a technological product, you must be able to consider that you will have to change the way, the process you realize this product. And this is what we made starting from 2013 with the adoption of the Kaizen system inside our factories, so the just-in-time production, that led us to reduce the time for assembling a tractor and increasing the level of quality. Moreover, with the digital solution, we developed Landini Farm, Landini Fleet Remote Diagnostic Management. We try to maintain the contact always with our customer and to provide information that are vital for reducing the use of chemistry, reducing the use of water, and controlling the cost of the activity. And this at the same time provide the traceability in the agri-food segment. And aside that, there is the fleet and remote diagnostic management, which is helping the dealer to connect to the tractor of the farmer from the workshop of the dealership, so without moving people around. So these are concrete tools, and these are solutions that Landini developed in order to meet the requirement of sustainability from an environmental point of view and from an industrial point of view.
So the big aim also is right around the corner. What should we expect from Argo Tractors and the Landini?
From Landini, for sure, we'll expect great novelties in the specialized tractors. So there will be the Rex4, which will be featuring a new system called Energy, providing electric energy to electric implements, thanks to two sockets placed in the ventral and rear side, and to a system that is completely integrated under the hood, providing electricity at 48 volt to electric implements, which is a new frontier that some implements manufacturers are developing. And so, as far as we are providing energy to the implements, we could not stay out of these developments. Then, for sure, we will find the Tracker 4 model year 2025, which is now competing the Tractor of the Year for the category Best of Specialized 2025. So we cross fingers because we start with the Landini Rex4 winner this year, but we hope to maintain this primacy on the award. Then, of course, we will find the new Smart Cab, which is a new concept of a cabin for the high horsepower tractor, Serie 7. In this case, we are talking of the cab that is replacing the current one by increasing the room, the space inside of 14% and the glass surface of 16%, so in order to have better visibility. And the glasses are made from Saint-Gobain, are Comfort Sky. Means that this type of glass maintain up to 6 degrees the temperature constant in cab, without requiring more use of climate, so without taking away horsepower from the engine to serve the climatization. And with this cab we introduce as well some new controls and new ergonomics and plastics coming from the automotive world. So more comfort and more space even for the tall farmers.
So more than 10 years have passed since the beginning of your cooperation with Petros Petropoulos. How has this relationship evolved, and what are your plans for the future?
Plans for the future naturally are to consolidate and increase our partnership. And I think it will be possible as far as I was saying, Argo Tractors is a family-owned multinational. Petros Petropoulos, it is a family. So between families, it is easier to understand each other, it is easier to share strategies on a medium-long term, and this is what we are doing. From the beginning, we started to increase our partnership and the results as well, so the aim is to continue on this path, because we know that to build and strengthen a brand, we necessarily need the help and the knowledge and competence of a great importer, in this case Petros Petropoulos.
So last question, tell us a few words about the mark of 140 years of Landini.
The 140th anniversary of Landini is something that we consider a new starting point. As always, we are facing our great tradition with Landini that has contributed to the agricultural mechanization worldwide, not only in Italy. And now we have this responsibility to keep going on, and so that's why I'm saying it's a new starting point, and it is an exciting opportunity for us to spread not only our evolution and our technology, but the tradition and the passion that Landini every day provides in developing new solutions for a farming that will be hopefully always respecting the environment and respecting the rules of the economy, of the industry, and will help all our partners, so farmers as well, to improve in their activity.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Antonio.
Thank you.